Hi, everyone. This is Professor Dunleavy. I wanted to give you a quick, brief video this week on an issue that a lot of you are having with getting page numbers into your sources. It is very understandable why this is happening, but I want to show you how to figure out how to get page numbers into either your in-text citations or your references or works cited at the end of your pages. Um, Basically, the bottom line is we want to be considerate of our readers. So we don't want to give them an article that could be 20 or 30 pages long, not tell them exactly where the information was on exactly what page. So I want to, so we want to be as considerate as possible and really just point to exactly where the information is that we are using. So in the shell, in SNHU shell, if I go to Shapiro Library, I can use this information here. I can use this search bar right here. I can also go through database lists, but then you'd have to know what database you're looking for, and sometimes you will, but this is so much easier. So let's say I put in the dangers of AI and I do my search. Jeopardy theme is going off in my head. All right. So what I have here is 2,741 results um, for everything. But because I'm doing academic work, I really want to get academic information. So I'm going to come over here, and on the left, I'm going to click where it says academic journals. Now there's 866 items out of that 2,700, and now I know I have academic information. And this is where you get incredible ethos in your sources, because it's something that's considered academic. So that's this is a little bonus to this video, is this is how you find academic information. So let's say I want to do um, data ethics, AI, and accompaniment, the dangers of depersonalization in Catholic healthcare. So I'm going to click on that, and I can read this little, sometimes they have a short summary of the information. They don't seem to have one for here. But let's say that I click it and I find it. I hit the source button. I look at it. I really like what I'm seeing. So I decide I'm going to use this. And this is how you find the citation for it. First, you would click Cite, and then you have many options. Here is APA 7th edition. So if you are writing an APA, you would copy this. Notice the hanging indent. You would copy that, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oops. I have another one to show you as well. So there is that item copied into a document. Now the thing is that this is probably it's 10 it's 10 point font, and you're supposed to write in 12. So um, you have to add size to it. You need to make sure it's in the correct font. And then this needs to be in a hanging indent. So it's double spaced already. Hit return, not much happens. Tab, backspace. Now it is a hanging indent. Um, and if I go back, let's see, where is it? Data ethics. If I go back here and I go ahead and click source, I'm looking for something that says download. Here you go, full text. So you can download or you can look for the full text. Because a lot of times when you're looking at information, it gives you what looks like a web page, and it doesn't give you any page numbers. Hopefully, I didn't try this out before I started this, but this looks like it's going to go. Okay, so here, because I've downloaded it, sometimes we can get a web-based version of it. And again, it would be all one item, but there might not be page numbers. If you go ahead and download the PDF, if you don't have page numbers, you can download to that PDF and you will get them. Starting on page 2 of this, we now are seeing page numbers. So this is where it's pretty easy to put in those page numbers. The end citation will have them listed, but when you are citing particular pieces of information, we want to give a page or a range of pages that might be 2 or 3 pages long, just so that we're being as considerate as possible for our reader. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, if I click on this, I will actually come to this source. And again, it takes me straight to the source, and that's great. And I can read it right here. But again, I have one long scrolling document, and it's fine if you want to read that and take notes on it. However, it's impossible to source this information in an in-text citation. So we need to download it. See, it says download, um, and that will give us, if we download the PDF, that will actually give us this right here. And this particular journal actually has stopped using page numbers, and it is using article numbers. And so here it is acceptable 2 of 25, 3 of 25. So this isn't an article, on page 425 through 430 in a journal, but because you have in your in-text or sorry, in your references, you have the web address to get to this, you can give your readers the page number there. And the way to do that, if you look for a citation tool, then you will be able to find how to do that. Now, there is no APA or MLA, but there is a place that it is saying that you can. Let me do this. Let me see if I can X out of this. There is no APA or MLA, but it's saying that I can put it in. Now, I don't know why we're actually on APA 6 or 7 at this point, but we'll go ahead and take the 5th since that's the only thing it's offering. And then we would copy and paste this and put it in our references. Again, you'll have to make the font bigger. You'll have to do the hanging indent, but you've got that information. And the same thing if you want to do MLA, MLS. I'm all into soccer, can you tell? So MLA is right here. And again, you can copy and paste here. So I hope that helps you as far as finding the citation tool and finding page numbers for your sources. Um, and I look forward to all of your revisions that will be coming in soon. And this is one tool that you have to be able to cite things properly.